and welcome to, wait for it, yet another speed build. And today we are here with something a little bit special because this is part of the Sulani Sirens collab, world save extraordinaire thingy bobby, whatever you want to call it. So happy launch day. I hope you have already got your copy of oh my god, words, Island Living. Do you know why I stumbled on that? Because I'm trying not to say Island Paradise. It's a real issue that we all have. So yeah, I hope you've got your copy. Have you got it? What is your favourite thing so far? I'm just excited for you guys to finally be able to get your hands on it and to share the whole experience and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking this weekend off of building or doing anything to do with videos here, and I'm just going to be playing the game this weekend. That's it. So no content this weekend. I'm sorry, but I just want to enjoy excuse me, the game a little bit. So this is part of the collab, the World Save collab, and I just wanted to say to everyone that said yes and that has joined me in this collab, thank you so much. They have all put so much hard work into getting builds and families all wrapped up together. As I'm doing this voiceover, all of the builds are completely finished and they are up on the gallery, and so are the casts, the families to go with it. If you look on the gallery with the hashtag Sulani Sirens, you will find all of the builds and the families for this collab. And also, if you look in the little description box down below, you will see a link to the save file post that is on my Tumblr. So the completed save file is now available on Tumblr. It's been an all kind of come together at the last minute. I don't think all of the videos are going up today. I just basically left it to everyone to decide when they want to schedule their videos for this collab, because it was very it wasn't necessarily last minute, but I knew they'd have a lot of things to do with their channels and different videos and builds that they wanted to do, so I didn't put the pressure on. But there is also going to be a link in the description box for the playlist that I'll be constantly adding to as builds go live here on YouTube. I will be adding to it, so you can check back there. But yeah, so that will be completed with all of the builds and the cast videos for all of the Sims, and I think that's about it. Yeah, so to install the save file, I'm going to leave in the Tumblr post, it will tell you how to install it. But also I'm going to say, if you check out my video on how to install, I think it was Get Bamus was the last one I did, or I could have maybe done a video for, it might have even been back in Brindleton Bay that I did a video. I'm not too sure which one I did a video for, but one of them I'm going to link, and it will show you exactly how to install a save file into your game, because you just need to put a few files in the save folder and it's all done for you. So yeah, this one I picked, I kicked off, I got pick of lots. Thank you for letting me have pick of lots. I picked this lot because I don't know why actually I picked this lot. I've definitely made a beeline for this lot, and I'm not too sure why. I think I saw someone else building on it maybe, and I liked the look of the lot, so I just, hey, let's just go for it. But this one, I wanted to do a restaurant / bar in here, because I think that's one of course the main things that you guys were always missing was most of you have, of course, other packs, not just base game and Island Living, and you want other activities for your Sims to do on community lots other than just a beach, which is basically a park but with sand, and you just want other community lots that were introduced with other packs to be added into the world. So the one we've kind of all gone through in this one has got to be restaurants. There are 2 restaurants in this and 2 bars. Yes, 2 bars and 2 restaurants in this world. and all the rest are fabulous homes for your Sims. We don't actually have a beach lot because personally I think that you don't really do much on a beach lot, but you probably can use all of these. Like the bar that Daniel did is definitely a on the beach bar, so he's got plenty of beach activities, and it just also happens to have a bar. Maybe not slightly child appropriate, but you know, you can swing it a little bit. So yeah, I'm doing a restaurant here, and this is the second attempt to do this restaurant because the first attempt was a utter disaster, and probably only maybe the third build I've ever scrapped in my YouTube career, if you want to call it a career. But yeah, my first initial idea was to do shipping containers converted into a restaurant, which I thought fitted in with the whole conservation concept very well. But I built them and they kind of looked lifeless and dead. So I was like, no, I've seen a reference image just of a few chairs, I think, around a table, and I was like, no, that's the vibe I want. It's very kind of eclectic, beachfront vibes, really cool place to hang out. I can imagine it's, you know, it looks kind of higgledy-piggledy, kind of put together, but it's one of those places that is really kind of thought out and charges you the earth for your drinks and your meals. So that's the vibe I was going for. Also, of course, I had to put a dock in here, so you know, you can just kind of drive over on your jet ski or something. There are some jet skis out here. I don't know if your Sims can just randomly use jet skis that they find out in the world. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I put 2 jet skis out as well because, you know, while you're eating, you just take a break and have a jet ski little ride around. Sorry, not jet ski. What are they? Aquazips, okay. I would also like to formally apologise for this video having a little bit of content missing from it because my hard drive filled up. It was full and I didn't realise, and it didn't actually record everything. So after this little bit here of me doing all this table dancing, oh god, that went bad. I've kind of got a huge chunk missing where I finalised the layout and the chairs, and also changed over those chairs that were on the left hand side under the umbrellas. I changed those over to the rattan chairs that came with the pack, so just changed it over to the 3-seater ones. But you'll see all that. There's going to be like a big old jump cut in a little bit, and you'll just see I've advanced a little bit and put fences everywhere. So I'm sorry about that, but also there is my whole process of putting candles and plants everywhere. So if you ever wanted to know how to clutter, this is your how to clutter video, because I kept all the cluttering in and didn't cut any of it out. Normally I think if it was something like that I would have to cut it out because the video would be too short, but this one we moved along a little bit. I really did like this whole trellis bit above the main dining area, and that's the only thing I carried on from like the first attempt at this build, was that kind of trellis like thing. Apart from in the first build, it was black. Everything was black. It was meant to look like shipping containers. Then I realized we have the shipping container like wallpaper, but it's only dull colors that came with Strangerville, and then the shipping container roofs are like bright colors which go with this pack, and I was like, no, I wanted different bright color shipping containers, and it just wasn't possible. Maybe I'll just have to revisit that idea with a little bit of CC, because I do have shipping container CC by, is it Max Sims? And I have a feeling maybe I could just do my own recolors to make them look like the colours that came with Island Living. Oh god, that was a big pause to make sure I didn't say Island Paradise. Yeah, so maybe that could be something in the future. I still got to do maybe one more build that I want to do before I go away. I am away from next Friday. I'm going to be away for 2 weeks. I praying that I have time to pre-record some videos for you. If anything, I will make sure I get the builds done, and then maybe I can edit them while I'm away. Believe it or not, I go and camp at Wimbledon every year to go and watch tennis. I'm going to be there for like 2 full weeks, hopefully, and but I have a lot of downtime. It is basically 2 weeks of me queuing. So I have a lot of downtime in which I could edit videos. Otherwise, literally all I'm doing is sitting there, and so I'm gonna take my laptop with me and hopefully edit, go into like Costa Coffee, Starbucks, go sit there and edit videos and upload them maybe. I'll try to get as many builds finished so I can get them to you over the 2 weeks and you don't have to go without, if that makes sense. I have never actually managed to pre-record before for me going away somewhere, so hopefully this time maybe we could do it and be a proper professional YouTuber. But anyway, I hope you are having fun with this new pack, and welcome to everyone that has found me because of the last few builds that I did in the world. All of those last builds are now up on the gallery as well, so I know I had a comment this morning. It was like, I can't find your build. I was like, oh no, I forgot to upload that very first EA Play build. But all of the Sulani builds are now up. And yeah, all of the builds, I have looked at all of the builds in this world for the save file, and they are just stunningly gorgeous. Everyone did such a good job. I would just say definitely take a look at them either on the gallery or take a look at them on Tumblr. The Tumblr posters have a picture of every single lot that is in the world. Unfortunately, or can I say fortunately, the builds in Sulani look amazing from both the front and the back, so it was really difficult because I could only do one picture for each lot. It was really difficult to pick what side I wanted to show. And I was like, oh no. So, but you know, it's the whole sea views. I suppose you've got to show it over the water. You've got to show the back of the house and the front. But yeah, so now in this build, we are kind of going on to the extreme cluttering. There's lots of plants. There's lots of rugs, there is lots of candles. If this is the first build you're ever seeing, common theme of my builds is candles. I like, if you see a candle, I want you to think of me because and if you don't think of me, I'm obviously not using enough candles. That's the thing. I'm slightly obsessed with candles in The Sims. Believe it or not, in real life I have one candle, which I rarely light. So yeah, there's a little, we have these slight obsessions in The Sims and they do not correlate to real life whatsoever, but you know. And also going to just say it looks amazing at night time. Oh. The lights from the toddler pack are like a must have. This isn't a restricted packs build, by the way. I didn't restrict myself, but it is mostly using Island Living, probably Laundry Day, Get Famous, Jungle Adventures a little bit, and of course Dine Out, because you need that to have restaurants. But yeah, it's mostly those packs. There might be a few, I don't know, candles missing if you haven't got backyard stuff, because I always use those candles from backyard stuff. But yeah, that's about it, mostly keeping with the whole Island Living thing. I did use the new picnic bench that came with Island Living, can I just say. I know we have way too many picnic benches in the game, but I thought if there is a new one added in, I need to use it, so I did it there, and with like the distressed blue surface on it, which was cute. And also I didn't even realize we got these new tables that were distressed blue as well. So yeah, I was going to use like get together tables that are there on the left hand side, the white ones. I was just going to use those, and then I found the blue ones. I was like, yes, I like the whole mismatching. There's actually only I think 5 different chairs used in this build, but I've mixed and matched them on every table, and I just wanted it to be eclectic, still be cozy, yet stylish, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy playing in it. It is a bit of a weird build because it's kind of difficult to take good screenshots of this build, you know, even though you're seeing it now and it looks pretty darn good. To take screenshots of it are kind of impossible. The back of it is so wide, because I kind of built it with all the furniture in mind. I didn't just build the outside and then try and make the furniture fit. I really made sure that the furniture had the space that it required, so that meant that the build was a little bit wider than maybe I would have made it if I wasn't doing it that way. But I think for gameplay it's just perfect. I said perfect. Is it really it's perfect. Your Sims Bridge to get around. There are toilets just hidden round to the left hand side of the build behind this bar. On the other side there's toilets there, and yeah, everything you need to be a fully functional restaurant slash bar. I do like this new bar that they added in with Island Living. I do wish they did have counters that matched it, but we don't. Yeah, we are kind of inundated in the game with a lot of bars, and I would like, every time that they add a bar, I would love some island counters just to go with it. That would be my wish. And we still, of course, are waiting for the new islands to come with Island Living, the new actual islands. They're going to be patched in at a later time. We don't know when, how long that's going to take for them to get those patched in, but they are working on it, I promise you. I've had it from the gurus' mouths themselves. They're definitely working on that. And yeah, I think this is one of the last things I do. I was just looking and I thought, you know what, let's just, oh yeah, I took that out. No, I got rid of the Island Living bar because I was like, do you know what? I think I prefer the Tiki bar that came with base game. Yeah, I did. It was a bit more neutral, and the whole theme of the place was neutral tones and a splash of blue or aqua. So yeah, I like the way everything turned out. It looks like it all goes well. It looks like it was kind of thought through. And I hope you enjoy playing in it. If you have any screenshots of you playing in it, feel free to tag me on Twitter or Tumblr or whatever. Those are the platforms, aren't they? Yeah, those two. And I think I'm still putting, vases. This is the last thing I had to do, was more vases. I kind of did enjoy putting all of these plants around. It was quite busy. Normally I do like screenshots of my builds and I think, oh god, they look really empty. When like after I finish them, I'm like, yeah, they're good. I go to take a screenshot, I'm like, where's everything? But this one was like the opposite. I went to take a screenshot and I was like, whoa, there was a lot of stuff in here. But anyway, I'm trying to do a little bit of landscaping to make this build kind of sit in the environment. These beach lots are a little bit different because normally I use landscaping to make my builds fit in to the lot better and look like they are supposed to be there, but you can't really do that with beach lots, so I kind of tend to put now a few plants at the very front. You wouldn't actually really have plants that close to the water, but for Sims purposes we'll just forget about that fact and just add them in because they look cute. You know, we're all about them looking cute. So once again, I want to say thank you so much to everyone that collaborated with me on this project. Thank you so much for saying yes when I asked, and it has been so fun getting to know you all, and we've had a really great time. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.